Hello, everyone. A quick reminder today about how to make a backup. Please, in your system, you go Options, Backup Scheduler, and here you have about 4 different type of backups. You have the data backup where you have all your data, programming, schedule, everything is there. Then you have archive backup. Those are all the related event, in, out, door access granted, access denied, controller, and all the event. Then you have in and out, in just in case your system is being used as well for time and attendance. So you have that type of backup. And if you have video integration, you also have backup for those video events, right? Alarm and stuff like that. So you have the default folder, which is Cantech, program file, CE, Cantech, server CE, and so on. Or you can specify if you have, other location where you're gonna have the backup save. That's up to you, but default folder, that means you know where the backup is, the way you can find that backup. Okay. So let's take a quick look. So on default folder, you're gonna get C drive, program file 86, Cantech, server CE if it's corporate, server SE if it's special edition, server GE if it's global. Here we go on server CE in backup folder, and I'm gonna find, of course, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make some new backup, and you will see a backup with today's date. Today's date, I mean. All right, so I have everything in default folder. So I make sure here I have now. That means I want the backup to be made now. I do it on all the four. Okay. Here I say I need a full backup. So it's a complete backup. Here also you see I have selected full backup. All right, so I make sure all the now, as you can see, got a check mark, and then I hit OK, and the system will be creating the backup. All right, once the backup is done, so I will be able to locate the backup in the folder. So as you can see here, today's date, I have D, which is data backup, A, archive, V for video, and T for the time and attendance. One more thing, we need to make a backup of those backup folder. I mean, all joke aside, what I'm saying here, the backup is located in the same computer that I'm having my system. So I have to make a copy of that, move it to a location ordered in the server. Why? Because if things happen, if something happened, I have a hard drive failure, I have a system failure, I have that backup available. Sometimes you make backup for years and issue happen and you end up with no backup because the backup was always saved in the computer itself. Okay, so I do have the backup. So now, which means I'm good to go. All right, so that's how you make backup. And making backup is recommended. Please make sure you have backup available. Of course, the system itself, if you take a look here, you will see backup frequency. And by default, the system make backup every Sunday, right? You see here, Sunday at 4 a.m. The system is like that. But sometimes people come here and they play changing location. And for example, we can change the location of the backup and make the backup temporary to an external drive, and then you remove the external drive. That means you don't have any location, no more location. Okay, and you end up with no backup. So check making sure that you have your location defined correctly and make a test backup. Go to the folder as we just did to confirm everything is set up and done and everything works perfectly. Thank you. Thank you very much for your time.